It's all for you. Yeah, yo. There whenever it matters, and even more when you feel like it doesn't. Protect you so you never feel like you wasn't. Know I'm right alongside you. Either that or I'm behind you, but always got you. End of discussion, nothing means more. First one to offer is shoulders for what you reach for. Thought I saw the eyes of the world until I seen yours. And know that I ain't see a better view yet. I'm with whatever, so don't ever you fret. Know that you covered, not a hurdle or a heartbreak. A change what a partake, cause none of them won't ever get comfortable in your walkway. My job is to aware you, fully loaded, prepare you for all of the above that I'm never letting get near you. But still in all, give you every advantage I found. Couldn't find a better fit for them, along with my crown. And since the baton was passed, I've been down. Cause failing's not an option, and dad is not a noun, not at all.
What's going on, everybody? This is Ishmael from Dad Is Not a Now. I told you I'd be back again. You know, I do these podcasts like mixtapes, man. I'll be dropping stuff like every day. And I have a special guest with me, and he's dropping mixtapes on social media from TikTok to IG. And it's dope, it's fresh, and I love how he gets his family involved in mostly every video. I'm truly honored to have this brother on. He is the king of TikTok, the king of his household, Robert Williams. What's up, brother? How you doing?
What's going on, Ishmael? Thanks for having me, man. It's good to be here, brother.
Did I get you in trouble by saying you're the king of the household?
No. There's nobody here with me, so you won't be in trouble. So
okay, you know, this is gonna be on YouTube, so I'm just saying if the wife see it, you know what I'm saying?
No. She does give me the title of head of household anyway. So, you know, if she does end up seeing it, she won't have an issue with it.
All right, dope, man. But how you been, man? How's the family? Most important, how was the family vacation?
The family vacation was good. You know, after the whole COVID-19 and quarantine going on, you know, when it's still going on, you know, you just have to try to find a way to celebrate, relax, and, you know, so we went to vacation. We went to LA, and we went to a beach for about a week and a half, celebrated and relaxed. It was a good time. So yeah, it was good, man.
And you guys needed it too, man, because especially being stuck in the house for almost a year, you kind of get tired of everybody in a way.
Absolutely, 100%, man. Yep, you got to find a getaway somewhere and sometimes. So. Yeah, yep, it was much needed. And so we're back, and now we're in the full swing of things after getting some relaxation.
And it's awesome too, man. And I want to thank you too, most important thing, because you made a lot of families smile through the pandemic by the videos you created. Because unfortunately, you know, with the pandemic, people were stuck in the house. They were glued to their television. They were glued to their phone. And what your family did, you brought a form of entertainment, a laughter, through hard times. So let's talk about it. What made you want to start a TikTok?
Wanted to start a TikTok. It was through my daughter, actually. She had a TikTok, and it was around the time where the shutdown started. So it was late March, I think, of 2020. And she invited the family to do one of those dances, one of the kid dances. I think it was the something new challenge. Baby girl, give me something new. And so we did it, and I thought that it was pretty cool. But with kids, like they got their own apps, like they was doing all of these other things. I forgot. I don't even know the name of like Snapchat and stuff. So I didn't want any parts of it. But when she showed me the video, when she put the music to it, I thought it was pretty cool. And so around that time, we were in the house, and we didn't have much to do. By nature, I'm a film. I do film. I do photography, and so I was doing it for clients. And so when that stopped, and I couldn't work with clients, I had to find something to do. So she showed me that, and I said, "But TikTok," and then I created an account, and I had her help me figure out the buttons and how to do this. And I asked her a few times, and within, I say like a week, I said, "I don't need you no more, baby. I got this."
All right.
And then I was just doing it just to keep the creative juices going. I had to find a way to keep, my sanity. Like I have to have something to work with. And TikTok was it. And next thing you know, it just skyrocketed. And now I haven't stopped using it since.
No, it's awesome too, because the beauty of that world is that you can create it, even though there are guidelines, but you can create something where you don't need like funding or backing to create something that's creative, because we're so used to that linear world where, you need funding to create it. Now with your phone, your laptop, with different apps, you could just do it at home. You don't need it. You don't need them anymore.
Absolutely. Yep. So I was like, I got the phone and I learned how to work it, and it was on from there. So yeah, it was a really great tool. And I'm not sure what all the other apps, like I want to say TikTok was a spin from something else that used to be there. I didn't have that. So for it to be on my phone and be so accessible, it just came naturally, and it was like, okay, let's do this. So yeah, you're absolutely right.
And then also, I want you to go behind the scenes of putting a video together, because a lot of people think, oh yeah, I could just do this. Like break down just break it down for a lot of people, especially the editing part of it, the lighting. Just break that down, because a lot of people don't know that.
A lot of people don't know, and I actually I got hit up today. Somebody said, "Hey, how did you do the trapped in the TikTok thing?" I just got a random DM, and the guy asked me, and I'm so free, and I'm so helpful. I want to see people do it, so I really had to do a tutorial, because like they don't have the background that I have in doing film, and because I do all of my edits. Well, I'll just start from the beginning. I have a software that I use. It's called Final Cut Pro. So a lot of people say that it's cheating, actually, because I'm not really using TikTok. Right. I pre-do it, right, and I throw it together and put it on TikTok. But lighting is so important. It's the reason why before we got started, I didn't see that my lighting was right. It's just a natural thing for me to say, okay, I know lighting makes your video look a lot better. So I got some lighting sources, and I would always write down what I want to do prior to doing a TikTok. Like I'm thinking about it. Sometimes I've gotten pretty good to where it doesn't take me a long time to come up with a skit and stuff like that. But if it's one of the big ones, I would write down what I think I needed, and I would just go and get all of that stuff together before I do it, especially when it comes to using my family, because they have their own lives too. And so my kids work, my daughters and both are in school right now. So it's like their time is really, really important to them. So I need to have a setup already to where it's set, and I'm not using a lot of their time, because they're super helpful. My family is awesome, as you can see. It's not something made up. It's not, I'm telling them to do it, and you don't eat if you don't help me with TikTok. No, it's not anything like that. Like I'm really good at setting things up to where it's not wasting people's time. Right. So so I'll shoot this video, and I got lots of. I'm just an animal when it comes to getting the right scene, and so we may do it 5 or 6 times. And I also share my behind the scenes footage. My bloopers is what I call them, because it's not as easy as people think. And so I want to show that, hey, yeah, it took some time, but not a whole lot of time. It's just something that I do, and so to throw this stuff together it takes work, but I'm kind of used to it. Sorry to be so long-winded on that.
No, it's perfect, because I want people to understand is that you have a background in it. Yeah. You have an education in it. So you understand the different things that you have to put in place to create great work. Yeah. And talking about that, who's responsible for the wardrobe?
For the wardrobe, this shirt right here?
No, for the different videos, because you have different videos and different attire to go with the theme. Who's responsible for that?
That's all me, man.
That is
all me. Yeah, I have a spot in the basement. Like we recently moved into a larger home, which was something I didn't move because I needed,
right.
a spot for my wardrobe. But my wife, like we shared a closet for years, and because I was accumulating a lot of these silly outfits and stuff, I needed a space to put all of my stuff in. So we recently purchased this. Well, it was back in February, and so now all of my stuff is organized downstairs. And Ishmael, let me tell you, man, I got suits. I go to Goodwill. Goodwill is my spot. My mom asked me one time, she was like, "You're spending all of this money on these suits and they look good. What does Tina think about it?" My wife name is Tina. I said, "Mom, I paid $5 for that suit. I iron it and I make it look presentable." But yeah, I have it's Goodwill is my spot, man. They come through, so I get a lot of my, not just the wardrobe, but my props and stuff for the video come from that. And yeah, it's I got a spot in the basement to where everything is. I got to do a video about that one time, man, and show it to you.
I appreciate it. I would, man. So what I want to do is give a little taste. If you don't know him, you're gonna know him today.
Okay.
So we're gonna play one of your classic ones, especially the one that I would say definitely blew up. It was the let's see, the All in the Family one, if you remember.
Oh yeah.
Everybody just gravitated to that joint. Everybody, like I think that got like almost what, like I think 3-4 million views.
Yeah, yep.
On both platforms, I think, right?
Total, yep. About 3 million. You're absolutely right.
All right, so I'm gonna play it for the people.
No cell phone still had it made. Those were the days. Played every CD to their age. Jodeci and Boys to Men. Maybe we could use a rapper like KRS-One again. Mom said go outside and play. Slapping dominoes in space. Real love songs by Mary J. Those were the days.
Real, that was. Please break down how you guys were able to get their voices down pat. Please explain how you did that. How you guys did that? Because you guys were on point.
Right. My wife, first of all, she did really good, man. She is awesome. A lot of people don't know, and I don't care if I share this, but I've been married for 21 years. We've been married for 21 years, and so that comes with a lot of stuff, like me bothering her bothering me. We taking it, we speak, and we work it out. A lot of people ask, how do you deal with him? Like, he comes to you and asks you to do these songs and these things out of the blue, and she really is support. She's my number one supporter. However, boy, she will get on me like, I don't want to do this right now, and because I'm such a stickler for getting it right, and I already got it. She doesn't know All in the Family theme song like I know it, so she has to practice it. But I'm like, baby, you got to get back to work. I got to get back to work. Here's the lyrics, but she nailed that, and I want to say 2 takes.
Wow,
he got it, but. Yeah, so we I said I forgot what your question was, man. I just jumped off.
No, you're on point, bro. No, I just asked, how do you guys get on point with that song, especially with you, with the voice of Archie Bunker, and your wife, the Archie Bunker wife, like you guys were on point.
Right. Well, with me, because she didn't know that song, I had to do her part for her. So in my basement, in my little studio, I have a recording thing that I do. And I didn't know how to use this effect until I had to do something, because I said, my wife can't hit her note like that, and I'm not even gonna ask her to try. So it was a little pitch changer on it, and so I sang it, Ishmael. I got a little background in singing only from growing up. Like my family, we sang in church. My family, we had a church choir, and I was one of the ones that sang in the back with the guys singing tenor. So I love to sing. I just love to sing and love to have fun doing it. So I recorded my part singing. That's no effects or nothing on my part. And I sang Edith's part in my voice, but I just changed the pitch and I said, "That's Edith right there." So and I just had my wife lip sync to that.
That's dope, man. That's awesome, man. And I'm just like a big fan of like just how you incorporate your wife, your son, your daughter into the video, and it's a beautiful thing. And one of my favorite videos, which I think is still on TikTok, but I think I don't know the reason why, but the audio, you did like your version of the N1. I don't know if you remember that one.
Yeah, wow. Okay. That's one of the early ones.
That one was fire, man. I'm mad that he took the audio off of that one. That was a dope one. Like I don't know if it was a copyright issue. I don't know, but the audio does not exist. Like the video is there, but the audio is not there.
I did not know that. I really did not know that. I haven't been back to look at that video in so long. The last time that I looked at that video, it was there. And now, but we're talking, oh man, I don't know. But wow.
Talk about that how you put that together, because it was the whole point. It was black and white. You were in all black. You look like Iverson a little bit. Like, talk about that, dude. That was dope.
Yeah. Oh man, like I just have a thing, man, and something that like this has really kind of been something that I've been doing. Not in this capacity of making a TikTok and stuff like that, but just being creative. Since I was in elementary school, I can go back and I can actually have one of my cousins attest to this, that I did what's the name of this show? Sanford and Son, the theme song.
Yes.
I wrote to that when I was in the 6th grade. I changed the lyrics and did my own thing. And I saw the reaction that I got from my friends and family. And I never stopped like doing this kind of thing. So old school, like the old school stuff that we were into back in the day, the commercials, I never forgot. And so I said, I don't know how that one in particular came about, but I probably just saw it and was like, I gotta do that. So I also used to rap, and so having my favorite rap lyrics of all time, my favorite rappers of all time, do like have a favorite song, changing that up, using their words to change it up. I just love writing, man. And so when I thought of that video, it was like, and then when it comes into play, like I've tried it a few times, and it's like, this don't sound right. Let me go to the next one. But I wrote to Jada's verse and was like, oh my gosh, that meshes. And and so the rest was, I had just bought a little Nerf basketball court thing. Right. I don't know how these things work out. It's I don't know how it happened. It was just like I put 2 and 2 together, rap, got the basketball court down there. I still got my old New Jersey Nets throwback Jason Kidd. Let's do it.
And you did it, man. I was hooked from the first time. I'm like, yo, why is this not on IG? Yeah. And then I went back to it. I'm like, yo, what happened to the audio? Like,
wow,
are you serious?
It could have been like I can go back and check. TikTok usually sends a reason why they would flag something or mute it. And they're really, really particular. Not so much on IG side. But TikTok, oh my gosh, they will be like, and then they'll let other people actually do that, and it's how you upload it. Like you got to try to navigate and get through, and I've kind of learned that. So because that video was so long ago, there was probably a way that I could get that video on there, but probably because it's an original sound, they muted it for whatever reason. But yeah, TikTok they're sticklers on that.
Yeah, man. The one that kind of got me kind of upset, and I had to bring it up to light. I know we talked about it behind the scenes. Was when you and Viral was it Viral Villy?
Yeah,
grandpa rap, right? And then I see some old dude like lip syncing to his verse, and he blows up to like 3-4 million views.
Yes.
I'm like, yo, this is not that dude.
Yeah.
And I'm reaching out to people. I'm like, yo, this is not that dude.
Right.
This is that dude.
Yeah.
And what made me mad, what made me frustrated is that brother, Viral, he can rap.
Yes.
Very underrated. He can rap. And the potential of money he could have made if people knew that was him.
Yeah.
That could have been a game changer for the rest of his life.
Absolutely. Yep. And I want to say this guy, and I did see a lot of your comments on like people was rocking with him, but for some reason those comments were going, nobody was seeing it. They were just like it was so much.
It hooked you. You're like, oh,
yeah.
this dude can rap. Like, word?
Yeah, right.
And I'm looking at the video. I'm like, that's not him.
Yeah.
Nah.
He tried. I want to say if it's the same one, Snoop Dogg.
Yes.
Posted the other guy, the older guy, and shared it. And I mean, people were so many people was like, where is this granddad at? And the granddad, if you see the video that the guy, the older guy, he posted to Facebook, he was acting like it was his. He said, look, I've been trying to be famous too for years. Y'all think this me? And so, yeah, you would see a lot of the people, they were like, that's not him. This is Viral Velli. And you see that a lot, man. This happened to me maybe once or twice where I made a video and somebody else would get more shine off of it. I try to have a positive attitude about it because I can really make these in my sleep, man. Like I actually do. That's no sugarcoating it. I dream of what I'm gonna write the next time. So when I drop a video, I'm on to the next. So if I use it on TikTok, which now I'm not sure if you know this, now I'm starting to post more to IG.
Yes,
because they can't. Unless you manipulate it where you save the video and then replay it or re-record it on your separate device and then make it. Now that's shady right there. But on TikTok, it's kind of what it's there for. But it sucks when like you said, going back to the Viral Velli thing. Like he worked at this. He wrote this. He came up with the concept. I shouted him out when I played off of it and did my grand pop routine. I would always say Viral Velli, and people don't do that. So you're absolutely right, man. Like he deserved much more than that. I kind of blew up on some of my videos. He's still trying to get there. So you guys see Viral Velli out there. He is hilarious. Check him out. He has YouTube and stuff.
And I tell people, go to the original video of Savage that he was with his wife.
Yeah.
Go to that one. That is hilarious. And if you go to that video, you knew, like you can hear, like this dude is rapping because you can tell who lip sync.
Right.
From your background and film and everything, you know who's lip syncing in the video and who's not.
Definitely. So yeah, it was like, this is his. And it wasn't even a second thought. When I seen it, like you could see how they moved together. Like I said, this couple, where did they come from? Because actually, I actually found that video based off another guy posting it to his TikTok. So I wrote that guy. I said, man, you did amazing on this video. And I would love to actually do a spin on it. This is what I wrote to this person. And he said, "Thank you, man, but it's not me." And he gave me Viral Vellies, and he said, "Check his page." And I went to Viral Vellies' page, and he had like 100 views, and it was like, this ain't adding up. So yeah, other people can get you on, but it's one of them things, man.
For real. And that's the one thing I tell a lot of people. When you're on TikTok, be mindful. The one thing I always look at is like when you look at the ticker below, it says original sound.
Mm-hmm.
Look for that right there.
Absolutely.
That right there will give you a hint if it's originally from that person or not. Or sometimes what they'll do is they'll take the audio of the person and then on the bottom, I'll have the handle of that audio's voice.
Yes. Yep.
And
see, you know,
that's
what other people ain't doing that homework.
But it's fact, but you have to do that. And that's a way you could just protect your stuff.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Because if not, you're going to fall into that situation where somebody's going to blow up on your own stuff.
Yeah.
And again, people don't realize the work that you put in of creating. And I can imagine how long it took for Viral Velli to do that.
Right. I
The
mean,
hook,
they got into character, everything. You could tell that they put in work on that.
Yeah. And to only get like 100 views on there is tragic, but at the same time, it's a cautionary tale. It's just be mindful of what you post. And make sure you dot your I's and cross your T's before you post, you know? But also before we end this conversation, man, this was a dope conversation, man. We got to definitely link up and do this again. What I always ask dads, husbands, you know, people act like the pandemic never happened. What have you learned about yourself that you didn't know through the pandemic?
About myself or
about yourself as a father, as a husband? What have you learned about yourself now that you didn't through the pandemic?
I learned that that I could coexist with my family longer than I thought that I could. No, that's kind of a play a little bit, but it's actually true. You know, after just being at work, everybody has somewhere to go. To have that stop immediately, it sounds good at first. Right. Oh, I don't have to go to work. A lot of people telework. That's actually what me and my wife did. So we're working from home. The kids are doing schoolwork, and it sounds good at first, but then you're like, oh, we got to make sure everybody's doing something around here. Everybody's engaged. So, you know, I started something. Like, I didn't think that I could do this, but we went and got a treadmill, and we got daddy's daycare, daddy's workout sessions. I started it. It didn't last long, but
at least you started it.
Yeah, right. It's all about starting. So coexisting with the family, like we weren't like we didn't have issues or anything, but we formed a deeper bond because we had to see each other. Now we're looking at the kids and their schoolwork, and we're seeing things that their strong points that they were good at school. And you know, we actually learned that my kids were different. We became teachers, not to teach them, but just to kind of be back as aides and watch them. And so we got a chance to assist with that. And so just being closer with them, that bond, and making it through. And it's still not completely over. We're still, me and my wife were working from home, but yeah, that bond grew stronger, and hopefully we display that through TikTok. It's not anything that I force my family to do. They know how much it means to me. They know how daddy's creative, and they jump in to help. So it worked out, man. I'm super blessed to have them and them have my back and be so supportive.
And you see it on TV, and I appreciate you and your family for sharing those intimate moments with the world.
Right.
I tell a lot of people, you know, it's none of their business. You don't have to do it.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So you choose to do it, and that's the powerful thing about that. Before we end, brother, how can people find you, brother?
You can find me on Robert Williams Films on both platforms, IG and TikTok, of course. If you want to contact me to work out anything to where we may be able to collaborate, or I can help you do film work or something, that's something that I'm getting back into. It's rlwbusiness@yahoo.com.
There you go. You this is where you can reach this amazing brother, and I can't wait what comes out next with the family. But quick question, we got the verses coming up. Who you got, KRS One or Big Daddy King?
Oh my God, you gonna put that on?
or do you want this to be a be continued?
No. Somebody posed that question to Facebook, and I'm usually like I snap into it. I didn't have a answer. I wrote and I commented that that is tied still after overtime was my comment. Man, both of them are so awesome. They're the same but different. Lyrically, they both got it. But Big Daddy, his stage performance is maybe a little bit better. He's young, so he could still bring out Scoop and Scrap Lover and play that into the verses. But KRS is the teacher. He's the teacher, and he loves battling. I ain't got no answer for you. I did, man, but I'm just excited to see it. Both of them are awesome. I'm probably leaning more towards Big Daddy just because I'm more of a fan of Big Daddy, but I can't even believe I just said that, more of a fan. But
you're gonna have a lot of people that's on KRS One come after you for saying that.
Well, you know what, KRS One. After I made a video of his, I did a parody of his song, and I, as a big fan of his, it was awesome. And guess what? I don't know if he's seen it, but he followed my wife, who was tagged in the video, and didn't follow me. No. I say that is fun, man. But KRS is my guy, man.
And dude, I appreciate you, man. Like I said, anytime you got going on, if you're working on a movie that's dropping, this is your home. So just hit me up, man.
Awesome, man. Awesome, man. I deeply appreciate you, Ishmael. Thanks again, man.
No problem. And we out. Peace.